riddled with holes or covered with stains. The twins were rebelling by blatantly ignoring their personal hygiene, and today was no exception. Even the handmade soap crafted by Tammy Coda, Jane's future spa manager, couldn't inspire the boys to do more than pass their grimy hands under running water before drying them on what was inevitably a freshly laundered white towel. When Fitz and Hem returned to the library from the men's restroom in the lobby, Sinclair offered each of them a pair of gloves.
"Are we pretending to be Mickey Mouse?"
Hem asked. Fitz stared at his gloves. "Or girls?" The twins exchanged horrified glances. Sinclair deigned to reply. He gazed placidly at the boys until they donned their gloves. "Now then, I told you that this book contains a secret. I'm going to teach you how to handle a very old book so that we can examine the secret together. When we're done, I'm going to package the book, along with the other 11 volumes in the series, for shipment. The set will be sold at auction. Your mother hopes that it'll fetch enough money to pay for part of the spa construction." Fitz's eyes widened. He turned to Jane.
"Didn't you say that it'll cost thousands and thousands of dollars?"
Jane nodded. "Remember when I showed you the plans? I explained that a spa like ours has to be fancy. We're going to have treatment rooms, a relaxation space, and a boutique selling all-natural botanical products. These rooms are expensive to build, especially when you include water features and custom—"
"And people are going to get wrapped in seaweed," Fitz interrupted. "Like sushi,"
Hem chimed in giddily. Sinclair cleared his throat, and all 3 stewards snapped to attention. It didn't matter that Jane was the manager of Storyton Hall Resort, and technically Sinclair's boss. Her position as manager carried little weight in the Henry James Library. The library was Sinclair's domain. In this cavernous room, with its reading tables, soft chairs, oil paintings, globes, mammoth fireplaces, and shelves upon shelves of books, only one person was in charge. "The proper way to examine a rare book is to place it in a cradle like this," Sinclair explained to the twins. He gently transferred the book, which was about the length of his hand, to the cradle.
"What are those pieces of foam for?"
Hem asked, reaching for one. "I'm delighted you asked, Master Hemingway," Sinclair said. "Observe. When I open the cover, I meet with resistance when I get to here, an angle of approximately 120 degrees. Closing the book, he looked at his pupils. "Would you like to try?" Both boys did. Very carefully, they took turns opening the cover.
"I think I hear a little crack," Fitz said, "like it's telling me to stop."
Looking pleased, Sinclair gestured at the foam blocks. "You have correctly interpreted the book's needs. Would you like the honor of placing this foam on the cradle and opening the cover again?" His face shining, Fitz shot his brother a triumphant glance before doing as Sinclair directed. Ignoring Fitz, Hem pointed at Sinclair's hand.
"Why aren't you wearing gloves?"
"Excellent question. The answer is that it's best to turn the pages with clean hands. Completely clean hands. Now, allow me to show you the first copper plate, which is opposite the title page." The boys flanked Sinclair and bent over the book in anticipation. Sinclair revealed the illustration, which depicted a ship in wild seas, a wooden barrel being tossed by a rogue wave, and a formidable fish. The boys released a stream of questions.
"Is there a storm? What's in the barrel? How can the fish be on top of the water? Who's Jonathan Swift?"
Sinclair focused on the last question. "Among other things, Swift wrote Gulliver's Travels." The twins were advanced readers for their tender age, which was no surprise, considering they'd grown up surrounded by books and book enthusiasts. And while they'd yet to conquer Gulliver's Travels, they had seen an animated film adaptation of Swift's famous tale.
"How old is this?"
Fitz asked in a reverent tone. Sinclair gingerly turned pages until he came to a copper plate of a map. "One of the reasons this book is so rare."